We live in a world transformed by technology. Social media is everywhere. It connects us instantly across continents. We can share our lives with just a few clicks. This ease of connection seems magical, but is it always a good thing? The rise of social media has created a paradox. We are more connected than ever, yet many of us feel increasingly isolated. This essay explores the complexities of this paradox. How can we be so connected yet feel so alone? Interactions in real life are very different from those online. In real life, conversations are richer and more nuanced. In person, we rely on nonverbal cues. These cues include gestures, posture, and eye contact that complement our words. Facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice convey meaning. Every smile, frown, or tilt of the head adds a layer of understanding. These subtle cues are often lost in the digital world. Without these clues, messages can be easily misinterpreted. Online, we present curated versions of ourselves. We choose our words carefully. We edit our photos. We show ourselves in the best possible light. This creates a gap between our online persona and our true selves. The image we project on social media may not reflect our reality.
Online interactions can be fleeting. We often don't take the time to delve deeper into conversations. We scroll through pages, liking and commenting on posts. These actions are quick and superficial. These interactions lack the depth of face-to-face conversations. The emotional connection is minimal. We can have hundreds of online friends. Social media allows us to connect with many people. But how many of these connections are truly meaningful? Quantity doesn't always translate to quality. It's important to reflect on the value of our relationships.
Social media can create an illusion of connection. We see posts from friends about their exciting lives. We may feel like we're a part of something bigger than ourselves, but this feeling can be misleading. We're often only seeing the highlight reel of other people's lives.
This constant exposure to curated content can fuel feelings of inadequacy. We may compare ourselves to others and come up short. It's important to remember that social media isn't a reflection of reality. It's a curated version of it.
Social media has undoubtedly changed the way we build and maintain relationships. It allows us to stay in touch with friends and family who are far away. We can reconnect with old friends and make new ones. Online communities can provide support and a sense of belonging.
However, it's important to remember that online interactions should not replace real-life ones. Building strong relationships requires face-to-face interaction. It is through these interactions that we develop trust, intimacy, and emotional connection.
Section 5. A paradox: loneliness in a connected world. We are the most technologically connected generation in history. Yet rates of loneliness and depression are on the rise. How can this be? This paradox highlights the complex relationship between social media and well-being.
While social media can foster connection, it can also contribute to feelings of loneliness. Spending too much time online can lead to social isolation. We may spend less time engaging in real-life activities. This can make us feel disconnected from our communities and ourselves.
Section 6. Navigating the digital landscape: tips for healthier connections. So how can we navigate the digital world in a way that enhances, rather than harms, our well-being? Here are a few tips to help you maintain healthier connections in the digital world.
Be mindful of your social media use. Set time limits to avoid overuse. Pay attention to how social media makes you feel. If you're feeling envious, inadequate, or lonely, it might be time to take a break. If you're feeling envious, inadequate, or lonely, it might be time to take a break. Go for a walk, enjoy a hobby, or spend time with friends in person.
Focus on quality over quantity. Meaningful connections are more valuable than having a large following. Instead of striving for a large following, cultivate meaningful connections with people who share your values and interests. This may include unfollowing accounts that don't bring you anything positive.
Use social media to facilitate real-life connections. Arrange face-to-face meetings with friends and family. Instead of just interacting online, use social media to arrange face-to-face meetings with friends and family. These in-person interactions are essential for maintaining strong and healthy relationships.
Remember, social media is a tool. Like any tool, its value depends on how it's used. It can be used for good or for bad. It's important to be mindful of its impact on our emotional well-being. The key is to use it in a way that supports our well-being and strengthens our connections with others. By being intentional and mindful of our use, we can ensure that social media is a positive force in our lives. Section 7. The curated self presenting an image online. Social media encourages us to present a curated version of ourselves to the world. We choose flattering photos, share positive updates, and craft witty captions.
While there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to put our best foot forward, this constant self-promotion can take a toll. The pressure to project an image of perfection can lead to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. When we only see the curated versions of others, we may feel like we're not good enough. Social media can fuel our fear of missing out, or FOMO. When we see posts from friends about their exciting lives, we may feel like we're missing out.
This can lead to a constant need to be connected and a fear of disconnecting.
Social media also taps into our desire for validation. We may post things online in the hopes of getting likes and comments.
While it's natural to want to feel accepted and appreciated, relying on social media for validation can be detrimental to our self-esteem.
Numerous studies have explored the link between social media use and mental health. Researchers have found that the time we spend on these platforms can have a significant impact on our emotional well-being.
While social media can have positive effects, such as fostering a sense of community and connection between people from different parts of the world, it can also be a source of stress and provide access to information and support. Overuse has been linked to higher levels of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Spending too much time on social media can lead to constant comparisons and feelings of inadequacy.
It is important to be aware of the potential risks of social media use and take steps to protect our mental health. This includes being selective with the content we consume and setting clear boundaries.
Limiting social media use can help us reduce stress and anxiety. Engaging in real-life interactions, such as spending time with friends and family, and seeking professional help when needed, are important steps in maintaining our well-being in the digital age. Let's remember that our mental health is a priority, and we must actively take care of it.
In a world increasingly dominated by digital interactions, it's more important than ever to prioritize real-life connections.
Make time for face-to-face interactions with friends and family. Engage in activities that bring you joy and connect you with others.
Remember, true connection happens in the messy and unpredictable moments of real life. It's in the shared laughter, the heartfelt conversations, and the simple act of being present with another human being.
Social media is here to stay. It's up to us to use it in a way that enhances rather than detracts from our lives.
Finding balance is key. We can embrace the positive aspects of social media while remaining aware of its potential pitfalls.
By prioritizing real-life connections, engaging in mindful social media use, and taking care of our mental health, we can navigate the digital world in a way that supports our well-being and fosters genuine human connection.
Make sure to subscribe and follow us to catch all our upcoming episodes. See you next time.